Today, I'm going to talk about 7 dividend stocks that are yielding 4% to 10%. And most of these are really well-known companies that you probably already heard of. But before we get into the video, if you're new here and you never see my channel, my name's Elliot and I upload videos about investing, the stock market, and I do updates on my own portfolio, which is on the Robinhood app. So if that's something you enjoy, give this video a like, subscribe, and let's jump right into it. High dividend stocks appeal to many investors in retirement because they provide passive income. Unlike the fixed interest paid from bonds, dividends can grow each year to combat inflation. And my phone should be coming up right about now. And the first stock we're going to talk about is Enbridge, ticker symbol ENB. Established in 1949, Enbridge is the largest midstream company in North America with a network of pipelines, terminals, storage facilities, and processing plants, connecting the continent's most vital energy-producing regions. And looking down at my phone, year to date, they're up almost 1%. 5-year chart, they're down almost 1%. 10-year chart, they're down 24%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 7.27%. Annual payout of $2.64. Payout ratio 129.30%. 5-year growth rate 4.72%. Dividend growth for 0 years. Last announced dividend was 68 cents, and they pay their dividend quarterly. Next up, we have Whirlpool, ticker symbol WHR. With roots tracing back to 1911, Whirlpool has grown from a maker of simple electric motor-driven washers to the world's largest appliance manufacturer with around $20 billion in annual sales. And looking down at my phone, year to date, they're down 21%. 5-year chart, they're down 32%. 10-year chart, they're down 36%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 7.33%. Annual payout of $7. Payout ratio is 45.78%. 5-year growth rate 8.76%. Dividend growth for 0 years. Last announced dividend was $1.75, and they pay their dividend quarterly. Next up is Realty Income, ticker symbol O. Realty Income got its start in 1969 with a single investment in a Taco Bell and has paid uninterrupted dividends since its founding. Today, the REIT owns thousands of retail properties across the U.S. that are leased to thousands of tenants operate in dozens of industries. And year to date, they're down 3%. 5-year chart, they're down 18%. 10-year chart, they're up 30%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 5.58%. Annual payout of $3.08. Payout ratio 74.35%. 5-year growth rate 3.55%. Dividend growth for 26 years. Last announced dividend was 26 cents, and they pay their dividend monthly. Next up is Public Storage, ticker symbol PSA. Public Storage was founded in 1972 by 2 California businessmen who initially invested $50,000 in a single storage unit to generate temporary income. The company has since become one of the largest self-storage REITs in the world with around 3,000 rental properties. And looking at the year-to-date chart, they're down 12%. 5-year chart, they're up 21%. 10-year chart, they're up 61%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 4.52%. Annual payout of $12. Payout ratio 70.88%. 5-year growth rate 8.45%. Dividend growth 1 year. Last announced dividend was $3, and they pay their dividend quarterly. Next is Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. Formed in 2000 when Bell Atlantic and GTE merged, creating America's largest wireless company, wireless services continue to generate nearly all of Verizon's profits. Verizon historically maintains superior network reliability, speed, and performance. And looking down at their year-to-date chart, they're up 3%. 5-year chart, they're up 32 or they're down 32%. 10-year chart, they're down almost 20%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 6.84%, annual payout of $2.66, payout ratio 56.81%, 5-year growth rate 2%, dividend growth 19 years. Last announced dividend was 67 cents, and they pay their dividend quarterly. Next up is Enterprise Product Partners, ticker symbol EPD. Enterprise Product Partners began in 1968 as a wholesale marketer of natural gas liquids and has expanded over the decades to become one of the largest master limited partnerships in America. Looking at the year-to-date chart, they're up 6%. 5-year chart, they're down 2%. 10-year chart, they're down 23%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 7.33%, annual payout of $2.06, payout ratio is 78.96%, 5-year growth rate 3.19%, dividend growth for 25 years. Last announced dividend was 52 cents, and they pay their dividend quarterly. Next up is Main Street Capital, ticker symbol MAIN. Founded in Texas in 1997, Main is one of the oldest and largest business development companies in the industry. The firm has never reduced its regular dividend since making its first payout in 2007, a stretch that includes 2 recessions. And looking down at their year-to-date chart, they're up 17%. 5-year chart, they're up 32%. 10-year chart, they're up 94%. Dividend summary, they have a dividend yield of 5.72%, annual payout of $2.88, payout ratio 66.30%, 5-year growth rate 3.87%, dividend growth for 3 years. Last announced dividend was 24 cents, and they pay their dividend monthly. And that is the last stock that I'll be going over. The highest paying dividend stocks appeal to investors seeking current income, but many sky-high yields end up being too good to be true. So if you found this video helpful, please take the time to give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite dividend stocks? I'd love to hear, and we'll see you next time.